Okay. All right, guys. So first of all, happy 4th of July. Happy Independence. I have some corn. I have asparagus. I have chicken breast right here. I only have one, which I'm going to prepare and prep now. I have the bone-in lamb chop loins, which I'm going to be putting these on the skillet, but let me go ahead and clean the meat first, and that's what I'm having today. Some of the seasonings I will be using is the Saison season, so I'm going to use one of these, or probably like a half, whatever I have in here. I have a lot of packets, but I have one that I opened before. The Kinder's caramelized onion butter seasoning, the cracked pepper parmesan. I might use this on the corn. Of course, I'm going to use the caramelized onion butter on the chicken, and I might also use a little bit on the lamb as well. So let me go ahead and get started. Let me show you what I'm cooking, what I'm using today. Today I'm using this smokeless indoor grill from Amazon. I paid like, I think $45, and it's in my community post. If anybody have questions, feel free to ask. I'm going to show you how good this grill is and just basically do a review on it as I'm cooking. I'm excited. I'm gonna start cooking up some of my sweet corn skillets. I'm not gonna cook the whole bag, but I like for my corn to be cooked and to have a char. I'm gonna season up my corn with a little paprika, a little garlic powder actually, a little garlic powder, and a little pepper. So just choose to cook the corn, add your own spices. I didn't add any salt, but I will add a little bit of pepper, garlic, parsley, and paprika. It's just gonna be basic because the other food is already gonna have flavor. You can add a little water too, since this is gonna be sauteed corn, but if you don't want to add water, the corn is going to cook and lose some of that frozen liquid, etc. Smells so good too. Seasoning my chicken with pepper. I'm going to also season with a little bit of this Saison, and then I'm also going to put some Italian seasoning on this, and I'm going to prepare it for the grill. So thanks guys. So I'm using the indoor grill. I have it on about a medium. It heats up pretty quickly, so what I'm going to do is start getting the chicken that I already prepared on here. I'm going to it's a drip pan on here as well, so what I'm going to do, I got it on medium heat. I'm just going to sit the chicken on here, let the chicken kind of drip off a little. But there also is a drip pan for that reason, guys, for the cooking of meats and different things. I'm going to cook the meat on one side, the veggies on the other. So let me go ahead and grab this. Actually, I'm thinking, should I put some garlic on my chicken? No, it's okay. So, ooh, nice sizzle. You can turn it up if you want to as well. But what I'm going to do is put some hot dogs. I'm going to put some hot dogs on here. So it's a nice sizzle on low. Let it cook for the grill mark. Okay, these hot dogs are frozen, but the chicken is cooking very well. Let me see how the other side look. This is how it's looking. I'm going to continue to let it cook on that side so it can get some grill marks, and add some more hot dogs on this skillet or on this griddle. I like it. Actually, let me move the hot dogs like here, yeah, and then I'll cook the vegetables kind of like over here somewhere. So here's the lamb chops. Again, this is the one that I got from Aldi. It's the bone-in lamb chop loin. Nice and yummy. Just open it right here. Gotta be a little careful, but just be careful and try to kind of like cut the plastic a little, because the way they packaged it was so good to where they don't want it to tear or be open. So you gotta try your best to cut the plastic just to get to the food. So like right here, this is where you have to cut it, guys. So I just want to open it a little and take out how many you're using. For me, I'm using 2 for this particular dish. So I'm gonna take out 2 of the lamb chops. It's very bloody. I'm gonna prep them now. Just gonna rinse the water. Rinse the water. Add salt to your water if you want to. Rinse until it starts to look like that. And continue to rinse with the cold water. Put a little, you can put vinegar in here if you want to, but I think I'm gonna sit it in milk for 10 minutes. I'm gonna put a little bit of milk, just a little bit, just to soak up for this lamb chop loin. And then I'm just going to start seasoning the lamb chops. Wasted a little bit, but that's okay. Nothing that I can't pick up and soak up. There we go. So yeah, just let that soak it up and then rinse it off again and start to season it and put oil and garlic and add them to a nice pan. So here's the grill. I'm loving it so far, but it's cooking pretty slowly. I have it on medium. Here's the hot dogs that are getting the grill marks, but yeah, just let it cook. I'm gonna put the asparagus on there now. I don't really like asparagus, right? But that's okay. The asparagus is frozen. I'm just gonna put a few of the asparagus on here and then just see how it cooks on the grill. See if I prefer it this way. Keep it away from the chicken, but at least the chicken is cooking. So put some asparagus on here. Asparagus spears. Kind of move, there we go. Kind of put the hot dogs over here since the hot dogs are pre-cooked, and move the asparagus down a little bit. And add some more. I don't really like asparagus. Looks funny looking to me. Look at that. Ugh. I'm just gonna season up the lamb. I got the oil right there. Just put some garlic if you want. Guys, again, if you don't like garlic, then are you a vampire? But anyway, let me just take out some of the garlic. Take out some garlic. And I'm gonna cook this with onion. Toss it. Season. Pepper. Caramelized onion butter. Paprika. Get the flavors on there and add it to the skillet, guys. Again, you can add some parsley if you want for the pop of color, but I'm going to add that later. It has garlic in there. It's going to have onion, so I don't have to add the onion powder. Thanks, guys. I'm waiting for it to get hot, but I cooked my corn in this, and now I'm going to cook some meat. This is spices in here. So you can go ahead and start to put your lamb chops on here. Make sure that the heat is turned up kind of high so that you can get a little bit of a sizzle, and then turn it down to like, I don't know, like a low medium type. So I want to hear that, even if it's a light sizzle, something. Make sure your garlic is on here. Again, I love to hear it, and turn it down low, and this will be cooking for the next 25 minutes. That's the char that I want it to have on each side, which I'm going to let it cook again and flip on the other side. Let's get started on setting up the chicken for the nachos. Thanks, guys. So here's the grilled hot dogs. The smokeless grill did pretty well. I'm just going to shred up some of this chicken for the nachos. And this is how it cooked the chicken. So I'm just gonna put the chicken on top with some barbecue sauce. Oh my goodness, it's, wow, I love it. I love the way that it cooked it. And I'm going to taste it. So I'm gonna put the grilled chicken to make nachos. Again, guys, and if it looks dry, I'm gonna add barbecue sauce to it. And garlic, of course, now since it's on the plate. So, preparing the nachos, I put a little bit of oil at the bottom. I don't want the meat to fall, so let me just add a little more chips at the bottom. And what I like to do is make sure it's enough chips at the bottom. And then I like to add a little bit of the chicken, of course corn and everything. So you can move the chicken over, add it in certain spots, which is always best. That's why I put enough. There we go. There we go. So this is one chicken breast, but it does a lot. I'm going to put a little barbecue sauce on it. So that it won't be dry, and then I'm going to add more chicken. Oh my goodness. And cheese, of course. I added a little bit of water, and I added my onions so that the onions can cook down very well. Just move your onions around. It's already garlic in here as well. So just let the onions cook down and let that, feel free to flip your lamb over and let everything just cook down. It's definitely a lovely and elegant meal. Thanks guys. Like and subscribe. Feel free to like and subscribe. Lamb chops. Here's the nachos. I added a little more cheese on here. I'm just gonna add a little bit of corn because I just like the pop of color, guys. And I'm just gonna put these nachos in the oven to bake for like 15, 16, or 20 minutes to get that cheese melted. It depends. So not too much corn because again, the corn is for the side, eating it on the side dish with the hot dogs. So let me go ahead and put this in the oven. Oh, don't forget to put your parsley on top. Lamb is ready to be plated and it's done. Flip it over one more time if you want to. And that's it. I'm going to show the nachos, and I'm going to start by preparing and cutting up my sweet potato. Again, just cut off some of these little edges and cut off some of the little ends. And I'm going to get my other knife and actually cut it into french fries. Thanks guys. Season my sweet potato fries with the caramelized onion butter, oil, parsley, and paprika. And I'll show you the final result. I'm gonna get a sharper knife too, which is, let me show you the sharper knife. This one, which will help me to kind of shave off the edges a little bit. There we go. I don't want to cut off too much, just a little. I'm going to get me a potato peeler one day as well. Put your oil on there. Get your caramelized onion butter. A few little fries. One potato go a long way, but it's so, oh my goodness guys, it's so good. Get your paprika and parsley. Get your parsley. The lamb is done. This will take your fries to the next level, and I'm going to put them in the air fryer. Here's the sweet potato french fries. I like to cook my french fries for about, let's say 370, and then about 20 minutes. You can also turn it down to like 350, so 20 minutes. And I'll show you guys the end result of the 4th of July meal. Here is the barbecue chicken nachos. You can put a little more cheese if you wanted to have more melt. But I'm going to put this in the oven for one more minute, but this is how they look. All right, so here's the sweet potato fries. I'm going to put these sweet potato fries in the plate right here and show you guys what I made on this lovely 4th of July. I am so excited for another lovely 4th. Let me show y'all what I made. So I did some lamb chop loins. I did some barbecue chicken. I I put the chicken on the grill, the smokeless grill, so barbecue chicken, nachos with the blue corn chips. I barbecued a little bit of the, or grilled a little bit of turkey hot dogs, some corn right there, and then some air fried, some grilled asparagus and some air fried sweet potato french fries. So again, guys, this is what I did, and it took me about an hour and a half. I'm proud of myself. Thank you. Like and subscribe. Happy 4th of July. Bye.